Hello and welcome. I'm very excited. I'm slightly excited. I'm a little bit excited. This is Fallout 4. Now this obviously isn't new in any way, shape, or form. This has been out for a while. And if you don't know about it, you've been living in a cave or a vault, possibly. But yeah, I thought, you know what? I'm looking for something to do a series on, and I've never actually, I've completed Fallout plenty of times. I've never played through all the expansions and stuff. So I think what we're going to do is play through a little bit. I think I just got a quest, but I have the menus turned off. That's what that noise was. Anyway, we're going to play through. We're not really going to concentrate too much on the main storyline because I feel like everyone's probably seen that it's been done. And we're gonna try to just sort of V-line for the DLCs, and we're gonna play through them. We're gonna do a few, like, obviously story missions and whatever else we have to do, but that's not really what we're gonna focus on. There is a bit of a twist that might happen. We are playing on PC. I mean, as you can probably tell from this is our character, by the way. I should probably explain. This is Rythian, and he's going to turn around and be a cock. You fucking arrogant prick. There we go. Hi, welcome back. So yeah, this is Rythian. He's going to be our character. Now, obviously, the first episode is normally. If you've played Fallout, you know this isn't where it starts, but if you haven't seen the initial, the opening to this game, you're not missing much. It's shit. No, but, honestly, if you haven't seen it, go play it for yourself. And the most important thing, I will give you this one piece of critical advice. Spend as much time as you possibly can making both of the characters, so the male and the female, looking absolutely amazing. Make them look really good, because it's definitely worthwhile spending a whole heap of time making your spouse look really good. So yeah, I've skipped all that and we're just going to start here. We've just emerged from the vault. We haven't done anything else. We are playing on PC, which is what I was saying before I went off on that tangent, as you can probably tell by all of the green that's around. If you want to know what mods I'm running, we're going to discover a fair few as we're playing through, so if you see any that you particularly want to know what it is, drop a comment and I will get back to you. I'm not going to list them all because there is a lot of mods. I think I'm running about 100 and something mods, so hopefully this is stable enough to do a series. Rythian's going to stare at me going, hurry the fuck up, Bishop. But yeah, we're going to jump in and explore post-apocalyptic Boston. Let's do it. Alright. So, I'm going to alter a few things as we go as well, because I don't really like the colour of the HUD, so I'm probably going to change that. And there is a few mods you can get that let you rearrange your HUD as well, so I might look at getting that and getting that set up. Because the vanilla HUD in this is a little bit weird. It's not too bad, but yeah, it could be better. You know what? We can do this as a bit of a mod showcase as well. So as I'm going through, if I see a mod that I think you may not pick up on, I'll point it out as we go. Other mods are going to be astoundingly obvious that, I just really won't need to point out. There's mod number 1, actually. You might notice Rythian here isn't wearing a Pip-Boy. Because I hate Pip-Boys. We have this ridiculous technology in the year 22, whatever this one's set in. And we have these massive fucking computers that we strap to our arms. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I hate them. And I have this mod that's amazing and removes it from the third person view. And all I have to do to get it working again is just add it here. So let me do this real quick. 00021B3B. We're going to do that. Alright, Pip-Boy was equipped. So now in first person, we have our menu. But yeah, no Pip-Boy in third person. How about that? Pretty sweet. Alright, look at how fucking green this is. This is really good. Yeah, it's amazing. Alright, should we do this? Yeah, alright, we'll do the first little bit, because I think you sort of pretty much have to, don't you? I think sort of once we get to Diamond City, we can probably go our own way and do some other stuff. Those bastards really did it.
God, they did it. Those bastards really did it. Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic, I admit. Ah, if only the missus were here to help. Where is she, by the by?
She's in a better place. Whoops.
In a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
It doesn't make sense. There's just no reason someone would take my son.
It's worse
Now,
than I thought.
here's the problem that I have with the main storyline in this game. You're literally thrown into a world where you create a couple, and that's all well and good. You might, you know, base them off of people, and
Doesn't matter how long it's been. I feel fine.
A bit over 210, actually, give or take.
yeah, so you might base them off people, whatever. You might have a bit of an attachment to them. That's cool. You've just created these people. They look awesome. And then it just gives you some random asshole baby. And it's like, okay, fine. We have a child. That's all right. I hadn't planned for that, but okay. So then, that's all well and good. But then you get out of the vault.
What's wrong?
And you find out that literally the whole main storyline is about you finding this child, and you have to make these decisions and these dialogue options, and you have to pretend you care about this child. Which, I mean, for some that might be fine. I am a 24-year-old guy. I do not have any children, nor, especially at this particular time, I definitely don't want any children. So, trying to base my actions around,
Stay with me, pal.
you know,
Focus.
like pretending to be a loving, caring father is really hard. So, I think that's why I found this story so hard to get into, as opposed to the other Fallout games. But that's just, yeah, there you go. There's my review on the main story of Fallout 4.
Holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Yeah, we do need to search the area, because
Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
we need to go to my little personal hidey hole. So let me give you a little bit of backstory on Rythian here, right? He was, but oh god! So before the war, because we did just get out of the vault. That is canon for this story. We went through the vault as per normal. We're living here in Sanctuary Hills, and the bombs dropped. We went to the vault, and we've just come out 200 years later. Before the war, though, before the bombs dropped. We were a cop. Particularly,
Follow me.
I mean, we weren't just a street cop, right? We were like a badass, like, tactical detective officer. Yeah, sure. Tactical detective officer. And so we're really good with weapons, but little did they know, in my private time, I was a big cosplayer, and I was a big nerd, massive nerd. Well, I wasn't. Sorry, Rythian here. He's a big nerd, right? So he loved cosplay. He spent 3 nights a week at his local martial arts studio practicing fencing with swords, one-handed, two-handed, sword and shield, everything. So yeah, quite handy behind the sword. And you know what? Our wife, she wasn't a fan of that. She didn't like it. She hated that we spent so much time down at the fencing club. So we weren't allowed. She cracked the shits and she said, "You know what? We're having this child, and you're not allowed. You're not keeping all these swords and stuff here. So you have to get rid of them." And me, being the pushover of a husband that I was, said, "You know what? All right, fine. I'll get rid of them." And I loaded my guns and my swords and everything else, my cosplay outfits that I wasn't allowed to keep. I loaded them up into my truck or car, whatever. I think I had a truck. I didn't. Rythian did. Rythian had a truck. And we pretended to take it to the pawn shop, but we didn't. We lied. We lied to our wife. And instead of going to the pawn shop, we just drove around the block a few times, and then we came back after she left to go to the hospital to get a scan for the baby, right? Her ultrasound. And we came back and we went down into the basement, into the root cellar. And this is where we've kept our stuff. You want to see what Rythian had stored? Let's have a look. That's right. I'm a prepper. I got my little bunker down here. I guess I decided when the bombs fell that that sudden sense of urgency really made me consider if my little dugout under the house was really going to be nuclear safe. And I guess I decided that it wasn't, and I better go to the professionally made
There we go.
professionally made bunker. So I got my service pistol here, the 5.7, so we can throw away the ammo for it too, I guess. So we can throw away our shitty 10mm pistol. It's junk, we don't need it. And then this is where I kept all like my fun stuff. So I had a crossbow, some Molotovs for a rainy day, some bolts, a couple of swords that I like to keep, and a couple of my cosplay uniforms. So let's just make sure we didn't miss anything else in here. I don't think we did. There's a couple of gold bars here, but I don't think. Actually, we might throw some junk back in here. I can't, apparently. Okay, well I can't put stuff in there. Fine. Oh shit, what's this? I'm not sure what I just opened. Maybe that was just really delayed. Let's put this 10mm in here. And the vault suit. We're going to throw our vault suit in there. And our wedding ring. We don't need our wedding ring. Alright. Cool. Let's get topside. And put on the last suit we're ever going to need. Wrong quote? Although, I mean, we are a tactical detective officer. That's really hard to say. Tactical detective officer. So, I mean, you know, similar thing. Shady government organisation. Crack team of expert shooters. Pew, 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 pew. Alright. I guess we better put some armour on because we are just running around in our tidy-whities at the moment. So, what are we going to wear? Put on some gloves and some armor. Yeah, look at this. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to press. Put your gun away. Right, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. So I get this isn't just some like cheap cosplay that I bought off the internet, by the way. This is handmade, real hardened leather from because I was a bit of a Rythian. Rythian was a bit of a hunter before the war. So we went out and he hunted his own bears and took their hide and tanned it. And yeah, made this armor. Looks legit.
What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
And it's apparently see-through in some cutscenes. I'm sure it's fun. Alright, he's going to stay here. So, what we better do, actually, is favorite some stuff. So, how do we do that again? Okay, we're going to favorite this here. We're going to... Oh, why is this a flaming crossbow? Apparently, I had a flaming crossbow, guys. Whoops. I think I can still just shoot normal bolts out of it, can't I? Let's have a look. Ready? Shing! Oh, maybe it does only shoot... It does only shoot normal bolts. Okay. I mean, sorry, flaming bolts. So we're going to have to make some modifications. I forgot. Rythian, just before the war, was dabbling in pyrotechnics, and that's why the crossbow is outfitted with flaming bolts. But that's fine. We can change that. And fire some other stuff. There is hotkeys. Sorry, that's what I was just pressing hotkeys to Oh, hang on here. We can just change it to a standard bow. Oh, it does require stuff. We just happen to have everything we need. All right, cool. Let's do it. Bam! Look at that. Easy as that. We could also put a foot stirrup on it, which adds bashing damage. Alright, we're going to do that. Where are we getting this stuff from? We've literally just come out of the fucking... Oh, that was a flaming compound bow as well. What the hell? Oh, we've gone back to just an old school bow with some... I guess we just found the bits that we needed on this bench here. Coincidentally. Alright, nice. We got our trusty sidearm. And we're headed for the big city. Oh, we do have our oh shit. How do you bring up your favorites menu? There it is. And check this out. Shing! That's right, bitches. I got a sword. So I guess coming out of the vault, Rythian thinks to himself, you know what? It's been 200 years since that movie, The Witcher, came out. You know, what's the chances of anyone remembering it? Just ignore Vex. I kind of forgot she was installed. She's not meant to be here. Yeah. The Nexus, everybody. Anyway. Yeah, so Rythian thinks to himself, you know what? This armor's made out of titanium bloody chain mail and bear leather.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
It's probably going to be as protective as this shitty vault suit that I'm wearing.
You seem like an okay guy. Okay then, let's stick together.
So he thinks, you know what? I'm going to don this, and if anybody makes fun of me, they're going to get a sword to the face. Boom! Alright. There's a stim pack there, nice. So of course, the local petrol station is, you know, Rythian used to frequent this place. His buddy, Oscar, used to run it, so he knows that, he knows his way around. That's sort of the thing, right? Rythian used to get around a fair bit. That's how he knows his way around so much. Definitely not because I've played this a lot before. And, oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, ready? We're going in hand to hand. Oh god. Oh no. Bam. Nice. I'm not sure. Jesus, that radiation. I'm not sure if using a sword is going to be the most effective way to cut our way through Boston. But, you know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna find out. Also, I do need to check actually real quick what difficulty I'm on, because I could just be on. I'm on normal. I think normal's fine, right? I mean, I don't think you guys want to see me try and play this on hard, so I'm just gonna leave it on normal. All right, we've just leveled up as well. Nice. So there's a couple of things that Rythian's thinking to himself right now, right? What's going on here? I think we better pull out a gun here, right? Actually, let's pull out our crossbow. Is this still shooting flaming bolts? Or can we just shoot flaming bolts anyway? Looks like we can just shoot flaming bolts even if it's not set up for it. Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Yeah, nice. Get him, dog. So I have a heap of arrows, bolts even. Get out of here. I believe. Oh yeah, look, I got like 50 bolts. I don't know why I can't shoot them out of this crossbow. Oh, it's still a flaming crossbow. Okay, well, apparently I'm an idiot and I changed it to the wrong thing, so we'll have to solve that soon. Look at these fucking bolts sticking out of there. That's crazy. Can I get that back? No, I can't. Alright, well, fine. Hey, don't hit my dog, you son of a bitch. Where's this shooter? Over here? I guess he's over here. One thing I might do, and you know what? I'll leave it up to you. Jesus, look, this guy had a pre-war AK. Nice. I'll be taking that, you son of a bitch. One thing I kind of like to do in these games, just to make it, I mean, a little bit harder for myself, sure, but a little bit more immersive, is turn off the radar down the bottom. Now, the problem with this is that I don't get the the objective markers, which can make it a little bit hard, all the like location markers, but it also takes away the enemy markers, so you sort of just don't have a sixth sense of where enemies are. But you know what? As I'm saying this, I'm realizing that might not be too much of an issue later due to changes that we might undergo. So you know what? Forget I even said anything. We're just gonna go with it. Now, where's that AK? Go look at this. Yeah, nice. It's got a long-range scope on it. It's probably not going to be that good for in here, but you know what? That's fine. We're going to run in here, and we are just going to fire from the hip if we have to. How do we hold our breath? Oh, bam! Maybe I should just be using my sidearm. You know what? Where is it? Damn straight. We're sorting it up. It's a room full of creepy-ass mannequins. Red coats. It's close quarters swordplay. This is what Rythian practiced before the war. What did he have? A Heckler and Koch MP5A5. We'll take that. I need to learn what the fuck? I need to learn what my hotkeys are as well, because otherwise I'm just going to be spamming button changes at the time. So 4 is my sidearm by the looks. What a shot. And I think 5 is my sword, or 3 is my sword. 3 is my sword, right.
Man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking...
Surprise! Hey. Bam. Hey, look, this guy had an AK as well. Give me that. It's good to see the good old, reliable Soviet assault rifles are still doing the rounds. A good 200, well, probably, I mean, when's this base? Like 2200s? 22 something, I think, pretty sure. So, I mean, yeah, like a few hundred years. These rifles are still in circulation, being used. It's amazing. Who'd have thought, huh? This guy had like a just a homemade doobie wacky. Holy shit! Look at this fucking vertibird crash through the wall. I've never fucking noticed that. Like legitimately, in all the times I've played this, I've just never seen that. All right, let's sheathe our sword and go in here. Apparently, yeah. Look at Preston, all dolled up.
Your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Yeah, I know who you are. I'm just passing through.
I'm just passing through.
Fair enough. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Maybe.
And those raiders want us all dead, including you.
So I guess right about now, Rythian's thinking to himself, you know what? This guy's not going to make fun of my outfit, because fuck me, look at what he's wearing. Jesus Christ.
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You all right? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
That's my business.
All right, fine. Forget I asked. But we do need your help. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this
Ghouls? Rythian's like just starting to oh, here we go. Ghouls. What are ghouls?
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. You really aren't from around here, are
What
you?
is this fucking wall
Ghouls
of text?
are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me.
Damn it.
They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
Actually,
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers
This fucking guy.
Sweet goody. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
so now he says military issue, but Rythian here, being the tactical detective officer that he was before the war, has had experience with power armor, so he knows all about
That's
it.
some serious protection.
Oh, it gets better. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC,
Preston,
a standardized fusion core.
Rythian was not talking to you, you
High-grade,
son of a bitch.
long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Alright. Cool. We got a quest. We have our first quest. We're gonna stop here. Hey look, a bobbyhead. Bobblehead.
Bingo.
Bingo. Cool. So yeah. This might be a fairly long episode. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how long I've been recording for. But I mean, we had a bit to set up, so you know, it's fine. But yeah, when we come back, we're going to continue. We're going to do the quest for these guys and help them out, and then we're going to continue on our merry way. Because Rythian's out here, and he's happy to help people, but he has his own secret ambitions that he wants to get on with. So maybe once we've done this, I mean, maybe we're having some double-sided thoughts here. We might be thinking, you know what? We're gonna steal this. We're gonna steal this power armor. We're gonna use it for our own ends. But anyway, shut the hell up. God damn it, you fucking junkie. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment if you enjoy the video. Hopefully, we will do a lot more of this. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.